We're at Dosewallips State Park. Don't want to fall here. And we're surrounded by elk. Look at this, isn't that amazing? Can't get too close to them. Let me try to steady this. This is really a big family. It looks like they're also on the other side of that restroom you can see over there, because there's some coming over from that side. Now they're crossing over here. They've got babies, and I read that they're normally born around June. So they're very protective right now, so I'm gonna back away. Sorry for the shaking of this, but I just move freely throughout the park. Look at that. I mean, I can't even count how many. There must be at least 50 of them. I think they're going to probably move back around to where we're at. So I'm going to move back out of here because they're getting pretty close. I'm surprised Bob isn't out here yelling to me to come back. I'm going to turn this off for a minute. Something spooked them and they're starting to come back over to this side. See how they're looking up? Boy, there's a lot of babies out there. The ones you see running the most are the ones with the big horns, so they must be the bulls. I'm trying to tell everybody to back away. Why, that is one big guy out there in the middle. If I can get it closer. It's as close as I can get. You can see the horns on 3 of them. I think they're the leaders, but the one right in the very middle is just slowly looking around. Oh, this guy's getting close to me. Of course, I have my camera up close. Here comes a guy walking over this way. Look at that. Another one with horns. I've got one starting to make its way across the road over here to where I am. And you can see the bull right there, keeping an eye on this little group that's over here. Hey, they're starting to come here. Oh, and here comes the big guy. Make sure they're okay. I'm going to back up. The bull's standing right there, and he's making sure nobody's coming down here. Good, look at right over here. Look at that. Oh, here comes another gal running out. Yeah, they're coming right in the little roundabout here where our site is. Trying to figure out where I could go to still record them. Because they're going to move all the way along in this area right here, which is right in front of me. Tell you, this is nature at its best. Now they're all lined up. And then it looks like the mama's probably right there, because she doesn't have any horns. Now they're looking to see the dog walking up. They're looking. Turn this off. Comes the papa. Really gathering up all of them, in this one little circle. And this is just one small little portion of them. There's so many out there in the field. They'll probably eventually all move over here, though. Here he comes, peeking around the tree. Just stay away from my family. I'm going to turn this off for now and go move on the other side of our camp spot. Now I'm back behind our rig. Look at how close they are. And look at, right beyond that woman is one of the daddies. Ooh, I wouldn't be sitting that close. There's one going back across the road. And there's the front of the rig, right in front of where we are. And this one trying to reach up to a tree. Boy, that's getting close to you. That's Clancy looking at me. He's trying to be quiet. There's one over there, big bull, trying to break a tree off. See the baby looking over. Gotta keep looking back over my shoulder, make sure they're not coming up upon me here to my back. He's just shaking that tree like crazy. Well, maybe he's thinking he's going to cut it down and I'll use it for a Christmas tree. Look at that, look at that. I'm getting closer to me. I'm going to have to probably move. So I'm going to shut this off and move back short. Here they are, right in front of our rig. I've got the camera a little close up. You can see them better, but they moved. They moved from the big field they were in. Now they're all out of it, looks like, and they're all over in this other big field. Let's see if I can sneak my way over without disturbing them, making their way into our campsite. I'm just going to walk through here. Look at that. Look at, they're all over. There's a big guy sitting out in the field there. See him sitting down? That's the one with, one of the ones with the bracts. One on the move way down there is a really big guy, and he was really close to those rigs there. In fact, a couple of them are over in those sites. You can see them down there. You see him sitting down there? That's the big guy. Kind of really big one, even bigger than that one is further down. I don't know if I can, kind of behind a tree right now. Let me turn this off and move to the other side of this little house I'm standing by. Now look at, straight through. That's right where I was standing when I first started recording this. Look at that. Wow. Hope the man isn't still standing over there. It was there when I was over there. I'm not saying a whole lot, so I just want you to enjoy. And I don't want them to really hear me talking too much. I will spook them. And of course, then they're still, some of them are making their way back across the street. There's one. There's a couple. Those are the ones that are right in front of our rig in that center grassy part. And I imagine they're going to probably make their way back over, join the herd. And I think if we're lucky, the ones that are down there are making their way slowly towards the side of our rig. People stopped on the highway, stopping, looking, taking pictures. I mean, you just don't see this every day. Last time I saw it was 2 years ago when we were camping here. So. And there are a lot more of them than there were then. They're on the move. They're going to move back over in front of me. Oh, there's a big head just looked up with his antlers. Did you see that? It's like he's keeping guard on this side so they don't go anywhere over here. They go on the other side of him, and then they're slowly coming out and heading. I thought they were leaving the middle, but now they're all moving over to here, so. Let me back up. I can lean against the car for steadiness. Look at that. It's like time to move on, kids. They just work their way around the park. Yesterday we saw them over on the other side of the highway down, and they were all just walking in the water. Make sure they're not come up behind me. Look at that. All the babies. Oh, here comes the papa. Here he comes. Look at that rack. That is, you can see it okay. He's looking around. See him looking around, making sure that everything's safe. Okay. Just got the word that dinner's ready. Oh, look at down here now. The ones that were down in that little gully are moving up, and they're right there. Look at that guy. He's huge. Huge. And look at how many have amassed over here to this other side now. Look at that. One right here. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. I might not be back on unless they come up really close to our rig. I'm going to go and eat. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed watching them. If you want to see a little bit more about them, watch my video that I'll be recording or posting, already recorded it, on the Dosewallips State Park in Washington. You'll be able to see a lot more about the park, and the elk do make an entrance. Look at him just standing there in the middle of the highway. There's no way anybody's coming down there with a car with him standing there. You can see him looking around, looking at me. One right beyond this pickup truck, as well as those others that are over there. But they're slowly making their way to join the herd over here. I don't know if you see beyond the tree, beyond where the other rigs are. There's people standing outside with their cameras. Okay, hope you enjoyed this. Please make comments down below. If you like this video, hit like. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Hope you're all having as interesting an evening as I am. There's the big guy. Love you all. Bye.